Hey, this is Brian, Sumrall Jiu-Jitsu. This is Nate Songer, going to be helping me out today with Move of the Month. We've been training here on a Saturday morning, so we're a little sweaty, but we're going to show you a move that I think is a pretty good setup for an Americana and a back take to choke from the mount. Okay, so here's what the first part of the move is going to look like. Nate is hiding his elbows from me, which means the Americana is available for me to start to attack. If he wants to defend his hands here, his hands will come to the front, which leaves his elbows more exposed. So pay attention to what the guy's doing there. Right now, Nate is hiding his elbows, which means I'm going to affect this part of his arm. So I'm going to start with one hand on the mat. The other arm is going to go flat to the chest right here. I'm going to trap with my knee, his elbow, and now I'm just going to slide that out right there. One more. But he can make that as heavy and tight as he wants to. Flat, no space here. Right there. Over the top, grip, underneath, right to the Americana. One more detail right here. When I press the arm here and reach across to trap the wrist, sometimes guys will make this elbow really heavy so I can't go under. But the thing is, I don't have to go under right here. I can go under here and keep the elbow heavy here. And now, instead of lifting right here, I just bring my elbow under from that side. So instead of coming this way, if it's heavy, I go under here, grip my own wrist, and pop my elbow under. And even if the arm is a little straighter, I can still make the Americana right here and finish. So that's a really good detail. Instead of going this way, go under the wrist and bring my elbow back under. One more time. His elbow's tucked in tight. I trap it with my knee. One hand goes out the side, the other hand right here. No space in here for him to get his hand back underneath. I want to keep that tight. And now I can walk out, pressing his arm to the ground. This hand comes to the wrist. Second hand under for the Americana. That's the first part. Really nice Americana setup. Usually though, the guy's going to defend. So here's one of the ways a guy is going to defend. We're going to make the same move. And this time as the arm goes out, he's going to reach over to rescue it. I'm going to let it go, press down with my body, so he can't take his elbow back now. Go under the head and grip that top wrist. Grip on top of my own wrist. Slide up. Turn his back to me. Now I'm going to bring him on top of me to the back. And I've got the choke here. One more time. He's got the elbows hidden. I trap. Forearm down. Walk it out. He goes to rescue. Use my body weight so he can't take the elbow back across. Go under the head to his wrist, on top of my own wrist. Now when I slide up, I want to use my chest right here to push his shoulder over the top. Readjust. So now I'm already on his back. My back knee slides under. Pull him to the back. And I've got two options for choke here. I can go all the way across, or I can finish with the collar right here. Now, a couple of details here. When I go under the head, I want to make sure that the elbow is trapped here with my chest. So bring the elbow back, please. You can't. It's really heavy here. Now, when I get the wrist in my own wrist, I want to slide up here. And I want to use my hands to turn him. And I want to use my chest to turn his shoulder away from me so that before I lay back, I'm already on his back. Here. Now I'm going to make a readjustment right here. I'm going to keep him here with my arms, dropping to the back. And now to bring him on top of me, I'm going to tuck this leg right under as far as I can get it. And I'm going to bring his back over my knee. There. One more detail about being on the back is I don't want him to escape as soon as I get there. I don't want him to be able to put his back on the ground. So one of the mistakes that's often made here is when you pull too far and the head goes past you. I don't want his head to go to the other side. I want to keep his head on this side of my body. If his head goes too far the other side, he just starts putting his back on the ground over here and starts to escape there. So when I pull, I want to keep his head on this side of mine here. So his head stays on this side of my body, and now I've got the choke easily available for this arm. As soon as he goes too far, it's not as good. So make sure to keep his head on the side that was on the bottom initially. Right there. All right, well, thanks for watching. I hope this move helps you. If you need some more help with it, send me a message, let me know, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next month.